Well, hello, my fellow knob-sucking human calamities. I hope you are doing well because I am. And today we are not Sunday, which means we are not going to play a video game. Instead, I'm going to celebrate my 1-year anniversary on being technically a YouTuber. Yes, it was 1 year ago that I posted my first video on this channel. It was for the game 𝕉𝖆𝖕, and it was bad, but it was my first video. Anyway, today, to celebrate, I want to play a little game in order for you to know me, so it will kind of work as an FAQ. The game being, I searched on Google 100 questions. I have the website ready and everything, and I'm gonna read the question, answer the question I want to answer, and for the ones I don't want to answer, I'm gonna drink instead. So we'll see how drunk I end up at the end of the video. Anyway, let's start the questions, alright? Okay, sorry if it's weird, it's just to gain some time during the editing parts, because this way, even if it looks weird, I know, I don't have to literally screenshot every question and add the question while I'm reading and answering or not answering it in the editing process. You get it, it's just easier and faster this way. Sorry if it looks weird. Okay, category is question to ask friends. Question 1, what's your hidden talent? This one is easy. I can solve Rubik's Cubes in under 3 minutes. I know, 3 minutes, it's not that great, but I think it's still pretty cool, so you wanna see me do that? Let's see if I can. Okay. I'm gonna first. Okay. And let's go. I'm so proud of me. And I'm also very glad that I had this question while not drunk. Okay, question number 2. What are 3 of your favorite dog names of all time? Ooh, nice question. Molly, of course, the name of my dog, and I just love that name. I don't know. I never really thought about it. Oh, sorry. 𝖊𝖆𝖎𝖎𝖓𝖌, the name of my first rat, technically, but I just love that name. And Penny. I love the name Penny. So Penny, Molly, and 𝖊𝖆𝖎𝖎𝖓𝖌. Do you believe in reincarnation? No, I believe that after death, nothing happens. What's your dream car? Anything that I do not have to drive myself. Honestly, my parents had an Opel, I don't know how to pronounce it in English, Opel Astra. So I would say that it was a pretty nice car, but I don't really have any dream car. I don't care about cars. Who was the last person that made you cry and why? Just because I don't remember. I put a lot more vodka than I usually put. Okay. What's your go-to ice cream flavor? Vanilla. I know, it's pretty basic. Vanilla and caramel. Yeah, caramel, vanilla. I also love cherry, so any of the three depending on my mood. What was your first impression of me? That's a question for you guys. What was your first impression of me? I just can't answer that question, so I'm gonna drink again. What's your favorite icebreaker question? That's interesting. Usually I ask people about their pets because people just love talking about their pets, and I don't know, it's a way to not immediately talk about yourself, and I don't know, talking about pets usually breaks the ice quite fine. I ask people about their animals, and if they don't have any pets, I ask what kind of pets would they like to have, and if they say they don't have a pet and do not want any pet, I do not want to talk to them. What are you passionate about? These fuckers over there. What's something you hope will never change? I don't know, how much my husband loves me and how much I love my husband. Or marriage in general, I hope it stays that way. If you could only eat one food for the rest of your life, which food would you pick? I can't choose. I'm not choosing any food. I just don't know, I don't want to pick. What's your best memory so far this year? The first time Michael kissed me. Michael being the rat over there. Rats have many ways to tell you they love you, and one of them is licking you. And this year Michael licked me for the first time, and it was awesome. So I'm choosing that. How many things have you crossed off your bucket list? I do not have bucket lists. Technically I had one like when I was a teen, and I don't remember I don't remember many of the stuff. Basically, I remember like 3 stuff, and I did 2 of them. I guess that's pretty cool, 2 out of 3. But right now, as an adult, I don't have a bucket list. It's gonna depress me. What words make you cringe whenever you hear them? Good question. My name. Does that count? I guess it counts. My real name. And anything related to kids. Children, toddler, pregnancy, etc. Birth. All this, I just never want to hear about it. Who has influenced you the most? I don't know. Nobody, really. I take influence over many stuff, many famous people around me. I have a mixture of many people, which makes me myself. So I don't really feel like anybody influences me, really. Nobody. What do you think the happiest color is? Sky blue. I almost said red because it's a warm color, but red is half passion and half anger. Anger is usually painted, I don't have any other word, but represented by the color red, so not red. So I'm gonna say sky blue. When the sky is blue, it's usually like spring or summer and people are happy, so sky blue, it's great. What parts of your life would say are perfect just the way they are now? My marriage, again, and my pets of course are perfect. And my situation in general, I do not work, but I mean, I don't need to work, I don't have to work. I have no obligation, I have no responsibility, and I like that. Like, if I edit my videos or even record my videos, it's because I want to, not because I need to. I like it that way. What's your biggest regret? I forgot I could not answer and drink instead. Which celebrity would you wish you could be friends with? Tommy Cash. If you could live in someone else's shoe for a day, who would you pick and why? Tommy Cash. Tommy Cash. I would send nudes to myself, to IRL me, just because. And I would also jerk off and send the real me some money. What's your biggest stress right now? My husband's car decided to fucking die. We don't have the money to repair it. We don't have the money, obviously, to buy a new car. So we have a car right now on our parking spot that is just dead. Just doesn't want to start, nothing. And that is a big stress of mine right now, because what if we need it? You know? Do you read your horoscope? No, I used to. For fun. I don't believe in horoscopes. Just for fun. But it's been a long time since I've done that. What's your most embarrassing moment? I have so many. I'm just gonna say the latest one. I wanted to say, I don't have the word in English. I think it's the same in French. Okay, yeah, definitely the same. So I'm gonna say it in French, whether you like it or not. So I wanted to say, I put 3 cordon bleu in the oven, but instead I said I put 3 microwaves in the oven, and I was in the kitchen and I was going back to my office, this room, and my husband just said nothing, let me leave, and before entering my room I realized what I just said. Honestly, it was so fucking hilarious, but it was kind of embarrassing, the realization that did I fucking say 3 microwaves in the fucking oven? Anyway. When you're in a bad mood, how do you deal with it? It depends on the mood. I either stay in my bed, comfy under the blanket, and put my phone with my earphones and watch stuff. Or I do big cuddles with Michael. Or sometimes I take many pills and hope for the best. If your life had a theme song, what would it be? I don't fucking know. I cannot answer this question again. What did you dream about last night? I don't remember. I don't remember, and I am so sorry. Last dream I remember, I know it was about my best friend, but I do not remember the context or anything. We are about a quarter of the question, and I need to pee to evacuate the vodka, so pause pee. One bathroom break later. Do you have a favorite parent? Yes, my husband's mom. Do you believe we would be better off if we didn't have social media? As a humanity, yes, kind of. Social media had some very good stuff, things, points, and some very bad points. Overall, I think if we never created social media, I think no. But if social media disappeared right now, yes. How long do you think a couple should date before getting married? Date, I don't know, but live together at least a year, I would say. You can date like for a little longer, but I think you should live together for at least a year before talking about getting married. What's a song you know every word of? Hurt by Oliver Tree, Life Goes On by Oliver Tree, Surf and Win a Lotto by Tommy Cash. Many songs about by Oliver Tree and Tommy Cash, honestly. Also Slumber Party by Ashnikko. Do you believe in ghosts? No. Which planets would you visit if you could go to any of them? Saturn, because the rings, I would love to see the rings. That would be so awesome. What's something you would do differently if you had the chance? Have you ever had to look after an elderly or sick relative? No. What is one quality about yourself that you are most proud of? I'm funny. I think I am pretty funny, and I'm also good to easy to make laugh. I laugh at a lot of things. What's something that always makes you smile? These fuckers over there. What's one skill you'd love to master? I would love to learn more languages. That's one thing I kind of regret almost. I want to learn Russian, I want to learn German. I think Chinese or Japanese would be useful. But yeah, there are. I would also love to learn sign language. That's the skills I would like to be way better at, really, master languages. What household chore do you hate the most? Washing the dishes. I think it's just disgusting, all the food, moist and gross. Washing the dishes. Where would you go if you had to pack your stuff and relocate to another country tomorrow? I would like to go to Sweden or Finland or the other country. Norwich? I don't know how it's called in English again, fuck. Let me just... Norway. Sweden or Finland. That's a pretty nice country. Or Canada. I forgot Canada existed. Canada, obviously Canada. I forgot it existed, sorry. What the fuck? Sorry, Canada. Are you a registered voter? Yes. Fun questions to ask friends when you are bored. Ooh. What would you say if someone asked you for a random piece of advice? If you want to be in a serious relationship with someone before really committing to that relationship. By that I mean before getting engaged, maybe even before starting to live together, moving in together. Talk about everything. Talk about your goals for the future. Talk about if you want kids. Talk about how you handle your finances. Talk about what you want for the future. Talk about sex. Talk about death. Talk about anything. It's really important, I think, to talk about this stuff before getting serious in the relationship. Like, imagine getting really committed to someone, moving out, wanting to get married, or even getting married to someone, and then talk about that and realize that the way you handle your finances are really not compatible, or if one of you really want kids and the other really don't want kids. It's something you need to talk before anything else. It's really important to know from the start what you are going into. Which website do you visit the most? YouTube. I think YouTube, Reddit, Facebook. What's your favorite family-friendly board game? Ooh. Do I have any? If I had to choose one, Trivial Pursuit? Pursuit? This game. What is the worst thing you've ever smelled? Decomposing corpse of random animal. It's pretty bad. How old were you when you found out Santa isn't real? I don't remember the exact age I was. I cannot answer this question. I don't know. Do people really remember how old they were when they found out Santa isn't real? Oh, I should do a truth or dare once. What's the weirdest fact you've ever heard? Just at the top of my head, your eyes are an entirely different immune system as your body, which means that like if your immune system fucks up, it could decide that your eyes, it doesn't belong here and is a stranger to your body, that it shouldn't be here, so your immune system could attack your eyes at any time. Sleep well. What would you do if you could do anything for the rest of your life? What does that mean? Like as a job, I don't even understand the question. I don't know, get high and sleep all day? Are you scared of dying? Oh no. If you found out I was going to die tomorrow, I'm gonna rephrase the question. If you found out you were going to die tomorrow, what's the last thing you would say? I would say, finally. Out of all the holidays, which one is your favorite? You know which one. You fucking know which one. What's your favorite charity and why? I don't have a charity. Do people have a favorite charity? Is that even a thing? I don't. What the fuck? What's your 𝖚𝖎𝖎𝖙𝖎𝖓 personality type? You know what? I don't know what this is. I do not want to know what this is. Just fuck that question. If someone offered you the chance to go to outer space, would you go? Great question. Half of me yes, and half of me is so fucking scared. I think I would go still, because that's like the one in a lifetime opportunity. I think I would go. I would be so fucking scared, but you can't say no to that. Do you enjoy going to museums? Well, yes. What type of animal are you most excited to see when you go to the zoo? The zoo. The sloth. I only went to the zoo, the zoo once. It was a long time ago. I don't have many memories of it. I'm gonna say sloth. That's like one of my favorite exotic animals. If you had an alter ego, what would its name be? I can answer that question. My drag queen name, Molly Monoxide. That would be it. What would you do if you won $1 million? Buy a new car. I think either buy or build a house somewhere, and the rest treat myself and my husband and my pets and my best friend. Which instrument would you play if you were in a rock band? Oh, the synthesizer. What was your favorite toy as a kid? I didn't have many toys as a kid. I'm gonna say I had a squirrel plushie that I named Sonia. I choose it. My little squirrel plushie. Who's your celebrity crush? If you didn't get it by now, 𝖚𝖐𝖆𝖐. What's one side hustle idea you'd love to start? Reselling clothes and jewelry, because I have many, especially jewelry that I don't use, especially in the ring section. So I do that, I think, and maybe drawing some, I don't know, NSFW furry stuff, because I'm not shocked by anything, so I think I could be good at it. And NSFW furry stuff, I heard, you can make money. What's your favorite season and why? Autumn/fall, because there is my birthday and there is Halloween, and also the weather is pretty fine. What book do you read? What book have you read that made a serious impact on your life? A serious impact on my life? None really, but there is one book that is my favorite book, and it is Rose Matter by Stephen King. I think it's the... Not I think, why do I say I think? I don't think it is. It is my favorite book, and it's a book that made me like eager to end. It's one of the books I've read like the fastest because I wanted to know what was next. It kept me at the edge of my seat at every page. Do you believe in freedom of speech? Tough question. In case I interpret it wrongly, what's the first thing you do after waking up in the morning? Sadly, I check my phone to see what time it is. What's something that takes up way too much of your time? Editing my videos. It takes a lot of time. I have an average of taking 1 hour of editing for 15 minutes of recording. That takes a lot of time. And I wish someone would do that for me. I'm starting to get so drunk right now, my head is very light and very hazy. What's the longest amount of time you've gone without sleeping? About 60 hours. That was when I went cold turkey on benzodiazepines. I used to take them to sleep, and when I stopped, it was hard to sleep. So I spent 2 days and a half fully awake. It was a fucking nightmare. Kids, don't take Xanax. What's the best beauty advice you've ever heard? Wash your face, remove your makeup before sleeping. What's the best gift you've ever received? My husband bought me a piece of meteorite. I repeat, my husband gifted me for my birthday a piece of meteorite. Hopefully that's how you pronounce it. That is so insane. How could you ever top that? Are there any totally wacky food combos you love that most people would think are weird? I put my chips, crisps, if you are English, in my Coke, and I love it. I dip them and I love it. I don't know why I started doing that, but I just love dipping my chips in Coke. Have you ever broken a bone? None. 0. I am one of the many person I know that never had a broken bone or even misplaced disjointed bone. Do you think there's life on other planets? Yes. What's your favorite fashion trend right now? Ooh, good question. Right now, I love the e-girl aesthetic. I love it. It's half emo, but also a little bit of goth, grunge, and still feminine. I love e-girl aesthetic. Also, I'm not very well versed in trends, so that's what I choose, e-girl, even though it's less trending than a few months ago, but still. If you had a superpower, what would it be? I would love to control minds. I want to read and control people's mind, and if I can do that, I want to be able to communicate with animals. What is the first thing you notice about a person when you meet them? I'm starting to see a little blurry. It's getting hard to read. It's almost empty. How old do you think you'll live to be? At a time, I thought I would be dead before 40. Right now, I think I can make it to 60. And hopefully, I'd be dead before 80. What's your favorite thing to do when bored? Cuddles with my pets, here and with my dog. I also like to draw. Drawing is cool. I have many ideas for drawings, paintings, logos. I love doing logos. And making TikToks. There are many things you can do. I also have like a ton of coloring books. I have even some here. I have more. Just in case I get bored. I also have colored pencils and pens and a lot of stuff to do when bored. Anyway, favorite thing, cuddle with the pets. And then drawing/coloring books. What's your biggest pet peeve? Eating with your mouth open. In general, making noises when you eat, but eating with your mouth open, jail, straight to jail. What's the most useful life hack you've learned from YouTube? Let me think. I know I've learned many life hacks, but right now I can't think of anything. So I don't know, I cannot answer the question, so I drink. I have like one sip left. Which of your friends influences you the most? I have one friend, so my best friend, Marina, if you see this, which you probably don't. Love you. Oh, good questions to ask your best friend. How many kids do you want? None. -100. Do you follow any pets on Instagram? No. What are some goals you'd like to accomplish by the time you're 50? Oh, fuck. Okay, I'm gonna have to refill this bad boy. If you had to pick 3 words to describe yourself, what would it be? Grunge, rats, disabled. What's your favorite cake and icing flavor combo? This is very American. Like, in France, we don't eat many cakes with icing. We have many types of cake, but icing is not really that much of a thing. So I'm gonna... Just because I don't know, I can tell you my favorite cake, but my favorite icing, like... my favorite cake doesn't have any icing. So my favorite cake is this. I don't know the word in English. I don't even know if it's a thing in English, but and I think it would be vanilla again, but like there's no combo in this situation. If a genie gave you 3 wishes, what would you ask for? I want to be able to control people's mind, I want to be able to communicate with animals, and I want to be fluent in all the languages in the world, including sign language. Yes, I have thought about it. Which old school Disney movie is your favorite? Sleeping Beauty. Do you prefer Coke or Pepsi? I don't know. I don't know. What's your dream beach vacation destination? Somewhere where there is no beach. I like snow and forests. I could go on a forest vacation or mountain vacation, but beach, oh. Do you know how to... Oh, it's getting so hard to read, sorry. Do you know how to do any magic trick? I know the theory, but I wouldn't be able to do a magic trick right now in front of the camera, but I do know some magic tricks. Like, if I had the time to prepare and stuff, yes, I know some magic tricks. If your name wasn't your name, what new first name would you choose for yourself? Honestly, I love Molly. Molly, fucking love it. Lily also, love it. These two names, love them. I also love the name Camille because it's in French. It's both for girls and boys. It's mixed, but I don't think it suits me. Would you rather be too hot or too cold? Too cold. Who wants to be too hot? Too cold. I want to be cold. I wish I could be cold right now. What do you think you'd be, and what do you think you'll be doing exactly 24 hours from now? It is almost 4 p.m. and hopefully I would be sleeping, but I would probably be editing this video. Or no, I'm lying. I would probably be watching YouTube videos. What's something weird you do when no one else is around? I get naked and I dance with like loud music and I sing my heart out even though I cannot sing. What's your love language? I don't know. What's the cutest dog breed of all time? Huskies. They are cute. They are creepy, but they are cute. What's the worst lie you've ever told? Should I say it or not? I'm not. You'll never know. What age do you wish you could stay forever? 18. 18. You're still very young, you're still more or less a teenager, but you're also technically an adult. And also my body at 18. What's your favorite kind of flower? Oh god, I don't know the name. Be it in English or in French. I don't know the name, but this flower. Right here. Thank you, editing me. What's the most useless What's the most useless invention you've heard of? At the top of my head, there was, I think 3, but like a group of guys who decided to invent a glove to remove your tampon. It's not a joke, it's something that happened. A group of guys invented a special glove to remove your tampons during your period. And we have 100 question. Since I'm not done with my second cup, I'm gonna do, I don't know, would you rather question? Let's see if it's interesting or not. And if it's not interesting, I'm gonna find more question, at least until I finish the second cup. Would you rather have the ability to see 10 minutes into the future or 150 years into the futures? 150. Like 10 minutes into the future, I don't think would be really that useful. Have telekinesis ability or telepathy ability? Telepathy or telepathy? Telepathy. Team up with Wonder Woman or Captain Marvel? Wonder Woman, I don't really know. Forced to sing along or dance to every single song you hear? Dance. Find true love today or win the lottery next year? Win the lottery, because I already found true love. Okay, the would you rather questions are meh, so I'm gonna try to find other questions to answer for you. Who is your hero? What do you expect me to say? My father? I'd rather die. If you could live anywhere, where would it be? Canada? Canada? Ooh, it's getting hard to speak. What's your biggest fear? If you don't know yet, I have 𝖚𝖘𝖊𝖉𝖎𝖙𝖐, which is a fear of amputees and amputation. What is your favorite family vacation? When I was a kid, we used to go on vacation in mountains just to go hiking and camping. It was pretty fun, so we don't really have a what do you want to say? We didn't go a lot on vacation, I think it's on vacation, but we got some time, I don't know what I'm saying. We used to hike on the mountains, it was cool. What would you change about yourself if you could? My nose. I hate it. What really makes you angry? People who have kids and who really shouldn't. What motivates you to work hard? What is your favorite thing about your career? I don't have a career. I'm not paid to do anything. Well, technically I am paid to do nothing, so doing nothing. What is your biggest complaint about your job? I'm not paid enough. What is your proudest accomplishment? I found someone who loves me and that I love, and we support each other and we love each other. It's awesome, and I love my husband. What is your shit? What is your child's proudest accomplishment? I don't have a child. Fuck you. What? You assume everyone has a child. What's your favorite book to read? I already answered that. No, technically not. My favorite book to read, which is not the same as my favorite book. My favorite book to read is It by Stephen King, because it's a great book and it's long and it's in 2 books, so I have a lot to read and I love that. What makes you laugh the most? I shouldn't say it, but when animals fall or not really hurt themselves, but sometimes like my dog turn her head a little too quickly and bangs herself on the wall or on the furniture, and it makes me laugh so much. She doesn't get hurt or anything, she's just surprised, like, it's so funny. What's the last movie you went to? What did you think? Oh, last movie I went to? If I am not mistaken, it was It Chapter 2, and I thought it was a great movie, but it had too many jump scares. Like, less jump scares, and it would have been awesome. Fucking awesome. And I was so happy to see Stephen King in the movie about his book. That was so cool. What did you want to be when you were small? In order, I wanted to be an astrophysician, then I wanted to be an architect, then I wanted to be a pet groomer. You can see my aspiration going. I'm gonna skip the child's question. If you could choose to do anything for a day, what would it be? I would go to a concert of 𝖊𝖉𝖎𝖙𝖎𝖓, Ashley Cole, and Tommy Cash, and then I would meet Tommy Cash and tell him how much I love him and spend the rest of my day with him. What is your favorite game or sport to watch and play? Play none because I'm bad at sport, but watch, I love wrestling. Would you rather ride a bike, a horse, or drive a car? A car, at least I am sitting comfortably. A car. What would you sing at karaoke night? I would rather kill myself. The songs I love and know by heart are probably not in the karaoke machine. And also, I'm a bad singer. I am a bad singer. See? What two radio station do you listen to in the car the most? My Made by Me playlist. Who the fuck listens to radio? Who is like less than 30 years old? The fuck? I'm not listening to radio. Oh my god, I'm so fucking drunk. I'm gonna go till question number 50. Hopefully I don't have to drink anymore. But like I can't finish my cup. I'm getting nauseous. Like it's too much alcohol for my little body. I don't drink alcohol a lot, so I have a very low tolerance. Would you rather do? Which would you rather do? Wash dishes, mow the lawn, clean the bathroom, vacuum the house. Vacuum the house. Vacuum the house. If you could hire someone to help you, would it be with cleaning, cooking, or yard work? Cooking. If you could only eat one meal for the rest of your life. Oh, yeah, no, I already answered this question. And if you remember, I drank. Who's your favorite author? It's Stephen King. Yeah. Have you ever had a nickname? What is it? Yes, I had a nickname, but I am not telling you. Do you like or dislike surprises? Why or why not? Yes, I like surprises. I don't really have a why, I just like it. If it's a good surprise, that is. In the evening, would you rather play a game, visit a relative, watch a movie, or read? Play a game, because that's what I do usually. Would you rather vacation in Hawaii or Alaska? Alaska! I love mountain and cold weather and snow. Alaska has everything I like. Plus, there are not many people. Would you rather win the lottery or work at the perfect job? Win the lottery. Because then I wouldn't have to work. Who would you want to be stranded with on a deserted island? My husband. Obviously. If money was no object, what would you do all day? Honestly, exactly what I do now, except a lot more online shopping. If you could go back in time, what year would you travel to? Like any year around. Oh my god, I struggle. 16, like the 17th century. Any year in the 17th century. How would your friends describe you? Hopefully, a little goth, hedgy, funny. I make bad puns. I love rats. I am in a wheelchair. And I have a low alcohol tolerance. What are your hobbies? Making videos, drawing, painting, coloring books, making digital drawings. I have many hobbies. Mainly art-related stuff. I also do makeup. I create stuff with my 3D pen. I also have polymer paste, so I can do little sculptures. A lot of art-related stuff. What's the best gift you've ever been given? I already told you. The worst gift you've ever received. My parents, when I was in high school, I don't remember the year, I think it was like the last year or second to last year of high school, they gifted me a pajama that was like a long sleeve top with a pant. And like, first of all, I don't wear pajamas. Second of all, if I have to wear something, I had a kind of a dress with like spaghetti straps. like I never asked for that, and the color was ugly. There was a text here, I don't remember what it said, but it was something like so generic, from the equivalent of American Target or Walmart. Like, it was so low effort. Like, just, if you don't want to make any effort, just give me money at that point. Aside from necessities, what one thing could you not go a day without? Soda. And like any soda, I just can't like stay with just water. I can't. I have to have at least some soda. It doesn't really matter if it's Red Bull, Coke, or something else. I just need something with bubbles. Oh, 2 pet peeves. Okay, I already said mouth, eating with your mouth open. Second, saying and using and writing words incorrectly. Like when people use the wrong your or their or to, you know what I mean? Or when people say like pacifically instead of specifically or something like that. I hate it. Like, use the right words. You went to school like everybody else, please. But I think like you are used in the wrong way, or could have, should have, would have. That sends me, oh my god, when I see should have, could have, Where do you see yourself in 5 years? Probably at the same exact place. I'm not gonna lie. How many pairs of shoes do you own? Ooh. 8. 8. That I can remember. If you were a superhero, what powers would you have? Already said that. Okay, what form of public transportation do you prefer? Boat, train, bus, car, etc. Train is cool. You have many space. All the time I took the train, it wasn't full of people, so that's cool. You can still, like, if you want, go walk a little in the aisle. Train is pretty cool. It usually have AC or I don't remember the word, but like honestly, usually, sorry, it's warm when it needs to be warm and cold when it needs to be cold. What's your favorite zoo animal? I already, answered that. The sloth. If you could go back in time to change one thing, already answered that, and I drank. If you could share a meal, with any 4 individuals, living or dead, who would they be? That's an interesting question. Tommy Cash, obviously. Stephen King. Socrates and only the three. How many pillows do you sleep with? Technically 4. That's a lot of pillows, I know, and I love pillows. What's the longest you've gone without sleep? Ah, come on! What's the tallest building you've been to the top of? The top in... I don't know. I don't know. The highest I've been was like the 6th or 7th, I don't remember, floor. Like 6th or 7th. I'm gonna do 3 more questions because like we already have answered 3 of questions before. Would you rather trade intelligence for look or looks for intelligence? I'd rather be pretty but dumb. Because dumb people are happier, according to studies, so... How often do you buy clothes? I would say once every month or so, because I do online shopping. So yeah, like once a month. Sometimes less. Have you ever had a secret admirer? Not that I know of. Okay, one last question. What's the most daring thing you've ever done? I just cannot say that on YouTube, so... Okay, my second cup is not empty. There's like this left up about this, but we're gonna end it here. So, my fellow knob-sucking human calamities, I hope you learned some things or two, and now I'm gonna go to sleep and hope that I'm not that hangover tomorrow. Bye!